Welcome to the moving vlog, chat. Just making a quick intro here because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of botched the intro for this video. But as you guys know, I moved like a month and a half ago. I've been dragging my feet on this video. I've been a little scared. This is a completely different video than what I normally upload. I'm worried that you guys are gonna hate me and then never come and watch one of my videos again, which I know is just my anxiety going burr. You guys are the best, and I know my real supporters out there are gonna enjoy this vlog a lot. For all my beans lovers out there is a lot of my cat in this video. But just wanted to clarify, I'm not stopping the reading Reddit. Think of this as like a bonus episode. There's gonna be 2 new reading Reddit videos coming out this week, still along with this vlog, but I would appreciate it if you at least gave me a shot with watching this if you're still unsure if you want to watch it. As well as if you enjoy it, please let me know, please. I am so scared everyone's gonna hate this video and then me afterwards. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm being dramatic. I love you guys and enjoy the moving vlog.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty emo right now. Welcome to a vlog, guys. It does feel really weird. I've lived here for 3 years. Not only am I leaving this apartment, I'm leaving this state. Kind of doesn't feel real yet. Like, I literally am supposed to leave in like 18 hours. It doesn't feel like that's actually gonna happen, but it is. Like, as much as I'm like ready to move on to the next thing, get into a bigger space, I can't lie, like part of leaving this apartment just feels like I'm leaving like a phase of my life. I'm always going to have like a special place in my heart for this apartment. I don't really talk about this very much, but it wasn't as bad as this might sound, but like I almost went broke twice in this apartment, but every single time that happened, like this apartment was here to like be a safe space for me to like melt down. Oh, hey buddy. Melt down, regroup, and figure out how to not go broke. And just because of how important work is in my life, it's always meant the world to me to have this space. And I'm very much going to correlate that grind and that uncertainty, but then also the overcoming of that uncertainty with this place. Yeah, you're just so sweet and snuggly. Beans has been a little anxious because he doesn't really know what's going on. I think he thinks I'm like leaving for a trip and I'm going to leave him, which he always gets anxious and upset about. But you're coming with me, baby boy. And you're moving to a place that's like double the size of this. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for the vlog. I know I only make reading Reddit stuff as of right now. Don't get me wrong, that's not going to stop anytime soon, but I would like to weave in more stuff like this if you guys will allow it and if these are entertaining for you. I have an Italy trip planned for the summer. I'm going to VidCon as well, so I can definitely vlog that if you guys enjoy stuff like this. I'm going to be coming out with mainly reading Reddit stuff, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to try out some of this stuff too, you know? It's nice not to pigeonhole yourself into one box. I got a decent amount planned for this. I got Beans this waterproof car bench seat cover. It makes like a little cradled pit for your animal in the back of your car. And I want this to be where Beans hangs out during the drive, but I need to test it. I need to make sure he's all chill and he doesn't like freak the fuck out. So we're gonna test that real quick today. I also, I'm not gonna lie, I am not done cleaning my apartment. It's somewhat deceptive. In the video, it looks like this is pretty cleared out, but like on your guys' end, there's a corner of shit that I gotta deal with, whether it's finishing packing, dropping off donations, things like that. And then there's gonna obviously be the move. I would like to do like a little Q&A. I'm gonna send a message in my Discord for people to send me questions that I can answer just like while I'm driving and shit. And then of course, you guys are gonna be there for the moving journey. And of course, once I get there, you guys are gonna see the new place. So stick around. I don't think I'm gonna like edit this very heavily. So if you're like, I need to watch a vlog where there's cuts and zooms and jumps and loud shebangs, that's not what this is gonna be. So you can go. I'm excited to try this out. I got these mics specifically for this, just kind of a vision for the vlogs that I have. I actually did upload a couple of vlogs before I started doing the reading Reddit stuff, but I wasn't really proud of them. So hopefully I can start making vlogs that I'm proud of. Without further ado, guys, I thought a great way for me to say bye to this place with y'all, taking down the sign. If y'all have ever been to a stream, this sign has been on in almost all of them. There are a couple streams where we forget, but a lot of the times if I forget to turn on this sign, you guys will remind me. So obviously it's coming with me. I feel like this is our moment, taking down the sign. There it is. Gonna find a real good spot for this bad boy in the new place. I also wanna just like give you guys a quick tour. I don't think I've ever done an apartment tour or anything like that on my channel. Even if y'all don't care, I think this is fun for me to like have a video of the apartment that I lived in that I can look at in like 10 years down the line and be like, damn, like I really lived in that shithole. So without further ado, this is my very, very small foyer. The front door where if my neighbors are walking by, they can literally hear everything I'm saying. Like if there's someone in the hallway right now, they can definitely hear these words. This is my extremely small kitchen. I can't even lie to you guys. I am not gonna miss this a little bit. Look how fucking narrow that is. Literally, y'all, I can't even open the door all the way. This drawer, I never use this drawer. Not a single time because you literally can't fucking open it. Okay, but real quick, look at how good of a job I did cleaning this bad boy. Ooh. This was my living room slash stream room slash at one point my bedroom. And there's the Beanie Baby doing Beanie Baby things. Here is my extremely narrow hallway that I will also not miss even a little bit. There are no outlets in here, so I couldn't hang up any of my neon signs. It's way too narrow to stick like a table or anything like that. It's literally just unusable real estate in this apartment. I don't know why my dumbass brain didn't put that together when I signed the lease for it, but it is what it is. This is my room, which is now completely filled with things that are ready to go. Pretty much completely packed. The OGs will remember when I turn this room actually into my stream room. If y'all remember that, you apply for a veterans discount because, oh my God, that was a long time ago. And then finally, the bathroom. This is where I'd be pissing and shitting. That's where the real pee-pee poo-poo check happens. And that's it, y'all. Nothing too special, but like I said, as much as I'm ready to get out of here, I am a little bit emotional about it. Me and my baby boy have lived here. Well, I guess for him, it's like 2.5, but for me, it's 3 years. That being said, the new spot is fucking sick, and I cannot wait to get there and show you guys. Next on the agenda, just setting up that little beans area, taking him on a quest to go drop some things off and to get some gas. And then I have to finish up the rest of my packing and vacuuming and mopping this place. All before 6 p.m. before I'm supposed to go grab dinner with someone. So, and it is almost 1 o'clock. 5 hours? I got this. I don't think I got this. Where the fuck am I supposed, what? I'm doing the man thing where I didn't look at the instructions at all. This fucking trash can behind me, or this dumpster. Picking up the trash right now, stressing me the fuck out. Oh dear Lord, I should have looked at the instructions. Wait, did this not? Oh no, that's right. Oh, they scared the fuck out of me. The whole point of this was so that I could seatbelt him in, and for a second I was like, where's the fucking seatbelt? Oh my God, did I put this on fucking backwards? Oh, I totally did. I'm gonna, this is what I get for being a man and not looking at the instructions.
A few moments later.
Oh, it didn't even come with instructions, so. Is my car haunted? What the fuck? Also, it didn't come with instructions, so. Yo, I'm not pressing it. Oh, you know what? It's probably my leg. Oh, the keys are on my pocket, and I think me leaning over like this, press the button twice. Where did I put that seatbelt? What is wrong with me? Oh, here it is. All right. So I'm gonna give it as much slack as possible because I want my baby boy to be as free reign as possible. All right. I've seen worse. It's definitely like not how it's supposed to look, I think. Like it's all frumpy and whatever, but I mean, as long as bro has a little spot to hang out in, I think I've done my job. The only thing I'm somewhat worried about though, I didn't realize like how much space this took up. Like, I think I might have a space issue. Maybe not. I mean, it's pretty high up and I'm very good at packing, but I might have to do a little finagling where I put like that seat down and I don't know, attach that to like the back over there maybe. I don't know. The other bad part about this is I literally can't pack until like really early tomorrow morning before I go, because like where I live, if you leave shit in your car, people will steal it and I don't have like a garage to put all my shit in. So we might just be playing fucking Tetris in my car at 4 a.m. Sweet handsome man is in. Is it not gonna do the thing where it correctly lights? Oh, he got out. What the? Oh no, is he out? Bro's out. Dude, come on. Oh man. Nope, nope, nope. You gotta stay in here. No, no. You gotta stay. You gotta stay, okay, sweet boy? Stay in bounds, please. Come here. Hey, come here, buddy. Hey, sweet boy. Come here. Meow. 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 He is, a little bit stressed, can't even lie. It's good we're doing the trial run because I also realized I need to put something underneath this so it doesn't do like a little sinkhole thing there. I know, buddy. You're okay though. I think I gotta do what we do at the airport, which is just kind of ignore him. He's gonna meow, and the more attention I give him, the less he'll settle down. So we just gotta go for it. Nope, and now he's on the outside of the hammock. All right, I might strap him in closer really quick. Hold on. He is more secured in. Less room to wiggle around. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on bro. Oh. You're okay, buddy. Yeah, I think unfortunately, the more wiggle room I give him, the more he's likely to get into some shit. You're okay, sweet boy. No. I think yes. You'll be okay, sweet handsome man. I might just not talk to him for a little bit, see how he chills out, and if he chills out, then I'll start driving. I'm just worried about me driving and then him getting in some shit again. He's almost like too big of a cat for this shit, look at him. I just don't know what he can do. We're gonna ignore him for a bit. No, how are you doing that? Don't do that. Nuh-uh. No, stop it. You're being a little psychopath. Why are you doing that? We're gonna sit here until you behave. What if I don't give you something to fucking climb up on? Nope, okay, that's even worse. I don't know why you think this is such a good idea. What is possessing you? Stop it. Damn, I might just have to put him in his carrier, which would definitely be more space efficient, but bro just does not want to. You're making this so much worse for yourself. My guy, I want you to have more freedom, but you got it. Don't do it. Okay. All right. Looks like we might have to revoke backseat privileges for you because you are not a good backseat driver. Oh, you just want to make my life a little bit more difficult, don't you? Okay. Oh my fucking God. Look at this dude. I had to rig it up. You are just a little difficult boy, huh? You just want to be as difficult as possible, huh? We're just being difficult? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. He said, no, Dad, we're not being difficult. Actually, I don't even know if the mic is picking that up. Literally sounds like he's saying, no. No way he can get through that. Okay, good. Oh, my sweet difficult boy. Okay. We're in line at the donation center. Beans is doing a lot better. I mean, the main thing is that now he just like can't try to jump out and escape because what he was doing was like jumping out because he had just enough leash or just enough room to hop out. But he was strapped in, so he would literally choke himself. But now he can't do that. We got bro locked in. He's meowing, which is something that he does when we fly on airplanes and stuff like that too. So it's nothing new. And typically if I acknowledge it, he'll just keep doing it. But if I just like leave him alone, eventually he'll stop meowing and he'll get used to it and just settle down. So I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen. The setup is definitely a lot larger than I thought it would be. This move is just so chaotic, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. I was like, oh no, I can do this all myself. Like I don't have that much stuff. You know, I can save money by not hiring people. Next time I'm moving, I'm just hiring people. It's so much easier. Like, yes, it costs a lot of money up front, but I don't want to go through this again. Also severely underestimated how hard it is to clean like a full 1-bedroom by yourself. Very humbling experience all around. Sometimes doing everything by yourself ain't the move. Okay, y'all, my baby boy actually did so good. Literally, you guys, I'm actually so proud of him. Like, don't get me wrong. It was a little stressful at the beginning with the setup and giving him a little bit too much room to roam because he's able to like jump over the side and then that would result in his harness choking him. That was super stressful, but once I really got him locked in there and he couldn't hop over the sides, he meowed for a little bit because clearly he just wants to be in his own space, but literally the entire drive back from the donation place, he was chilling. He was such a good boy. I'm actually super proud of him, honestly, y'all. So I'm super hopeful for that. The only thing I'm worried about is if I can fit all of my stuff with that thing taking up even more room than it's supposed to. Yeah, I'm like strategizing in my head, like, do I pack my car up tonight and just leave tonight? I'm gonna have to slam energy drinks and shit, but yeah, y'all, honestly, next time I'm doing this, I'm gonna have one of my sisters fly in, fly him to my new place. This is so much more stressful than I thought it would be, goddamn. Alrighty, you guys, I need to really lock in because I need to finalize the packing and the vacuuming of this entire apartment. So I'm not gonna vlog any of that, y'all. The donation center literally took me like an hour and a half. Actually, probably like more like 2 hours combined with like trying Beans out in his new carrier in the car. So I am way behind. I wanted to be ahead of the curve, but now I'm behind the curve. But I will see you guys soon. Okay, love you, bye. And just like that, chat, we got it done. Vacuumed, mopped, as clean as it's gonna get with my cleaning skills, my cleaning abilities. Don't get me wrong, I did a really great job like on deep cleaning the kitchen, deep cleaning the bathroom, but I did my best, chat, all right? We vacuumed, we swept multiple times, and yeah, we're done. This is just how it's gonna be. They're probably gonna fuck me on my security deposit anyway, so like, I don't know why I'm trying so hard. That's just how I do it. Yeah, I'm still like mad stressed about packing tomorrow. I feel like I gotta give myself like 3 hours to do that shit high key. The nice thing is tomorrow, I'm not really in a time crunch, but tomorrow is the longest drive. It's 14 hours. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't really explain my game plan. Let me do that real quick. Here's the game plan, chat. Step 1, drive to Denver. Shout out my wonderful sister, Emily, who is sometimes in chat. She has allowed me to stay at her lovely home tomorrow to rest. My plan is to hopefully be on the road by 6 a.m. Factoring in some stops, some pee breaks, some food. I'm guessing Beans is gonna wanna stretch his legs a little bit. That's gonna be a 14-hour drive. So if I leave at 6, I will lose an hour. So I will get there by 7 p.m. And then, chat, it doesn't stop there because I'm going to Vegas. So like, I don't even know if I've said that. I'm really bad at this whole fucking vlogging thing, bro. I should just stick to reading Reddit. I'm gonna stay the night in Denver and then the next morning get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and do it again. That drive, factoring in pee-pee poo-poo breaks, food breaks, Beans breaks, 12 hours. I will also lose another hour. I think. I could be wrong. My knowledge of time zones is really fucking bad. That being said, I need to try to get there before 5 p.m. so that my new property management company can let me in my apartment. So that's what the fuck is up, Kyle. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna happen. I think I'm gonna be up at like 3 a.m. tomorrow to pack my shit. So I will see you guys then. Hopefully I get out on time. Little 4 a.m. Y'all know what it is. It's moving day. Beans, you have anything to say to the people? It was really nice. I had that dinner with my friend, and then instead of coming back here and blowing up an air mattress and sleeping very uncomfortably, they let me crash at their place. And then I just Ubered here. So that was super nice. Didn't have to set up or tear down an air mattress. Being just super clingy right now. I think he knows some shit's going on. So he's super nice and snuggly. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're just a floppy boy. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna do that vlogger thing where I put down my camera and then like load packages for the camera. Or not packages, moving boxes. Y'all know what I fucking mean. That's just not gonna happen. I refuse. I'm gonna say this right now though. I am really scared. I think I have way too many boxes. Like there's a reason I wanted to wake up so early and get this done is because I think I'm gonna have to like throw shit out, leave shit behind. It's gonna be a little bit of a shit show, but technically I have like 8 hours to figure this out, but I want to get it figured out in less than 3. So here's to hopefully figuring this the fuck out in 3 hours. Yeah. Means you have one more thing to tell the people. So controversial yet so bold. Okay, y'all. We are emptied out quite a bit. I have Beans' litter box there still just to kind of give him the last potential opportunity to go pith girl. I also have some stuff hanging in my closet. It's just like nicer suit jackets and stuff. Y'all, this shit is packed to the max, bro. Should I just go show you guys? It's fucking crazy how much I've packed this. By the way, had to get rid of Beans' little hamper thing. Not that it was even that effective in the first place. It was just I had way more shit than I thought. I actually had to like throw away a lot of shit as well that did not fit in my car. And I still gotta either throw away or pack this stuff in. Most of it's probably gonna get thrown away. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really did not think I accumulated that much stuff. Definitely on me for being stupidly unknowledgeable when it comes to moving and almost like too independent with it. Like definitely, I've mentioned this before, but definitely need to pay for a U-Haul next time. Maybe pay someone to help me. But let me go show you guys this shit. Also, I figured out I can put this thing like on my necklace. Like, look at that. That's pretty badass. I know, Beans, no hallway time. No hallway time. I know, so mean. So mean. Daddy's just trying to move us across the country into a nicer apartment. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's so funny. Hold on, I don't want to bring my camera out because somebody's like out there grabbing some of the stuff that I left, I think. I'll blur them out, but I left some stuff right next to the dumpster right there, and I think they're trying to grab it, or I don't know, I just don't want to film in front of people. That's scary. Although I also don't know if I left the door propped open. Okay, they're driving off. Oh no, they grabbed my mirror. Nice. That's good because then that means I don't have to pay for the disposal of it. Let's fucking go. Okay, let me show you guys this shit. I mean, bro, this thing is packed to the brim, y'all. I can't even fucking lie. Let me show you guys the front. Like, y'all, look like. Yeah, Beans is gonna be right here for the trip. I do have his little seatbelt thing in here. I don't think he's heavy enough to activate the airbag, so we're all good there as well. Yeah, bro, this shit's gonna be a tight fit. I can't even lie. I'm gonna get inside before someone sees me vlogging. This is so embarrassing. 34K on YouTube. This shit is still massively uncomfortable to do in public. I don't know how people do this in public, bro. Italy, well, okay. Italy might actually be a lot easier because I'm in a foreign country and like whatever, but I don't know, just the fact that someone could turn a corner and they could be like, oh, I know that guy. No, you don't. You don't know me. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. The other funny shit about this, I've literally accomplished my exercise goal for the day because I've just been going up and down stairs for like 3 hours. It's definitely later than I wanted it to be for leaving time. I wanted to leave at like 6 and it's already 7 and I want to do another sweep of this spot. I still got stuff I got to dump and pack. Probably not going to get out till like 8:30, which probably means I'm not going to get to Denver till like 9:30, 10. Depending on how bad traffic is and whatnot. You sniffing me, buddy? Am I stinky? Wow, bro's really going after that knee. Oh my God. Bro's got a knee fetish. Alrighty, well, next time I turn on the camera, should be to say goodbye to this place. And just like that, chat, we are completely emptied out, bro. Minus Beans' little crate carrier that I'm gonna use to get him to the car and a water bottle. For some reason, it's not hitting me that hard right now. Like, honestly, I'm just super stressed about this drive and getting us to our destination. I don't think any of this is really set in. It doesn't really like feel real yet. My main concern is just making sure baby boy Beans isn't stressed out of his mind. So the parameters have definitely changed. But I think based on how he was in the car yesterday, I just need to get through the first 30 minutes and bro's gonna be an angel. My little angel baby. 3 years, this place kept a roof over my head. Okay, now I'm getting a little emo. Baby boy Beans, such a sweet, handsome guy. Yeah, I have to make sure that I'm not leaving anything here because the second I walk out, I can't come back in. So we'll do a quick little check-in once I get Beans locked in, loaded, ready to go, and then we'll hit the road. Quick little 14-hour drive, why not? I don't know if you guys can hear him meowing, but he's meowing. Although I will say, I am guessing people might yell at me because cat in the front seat, probably not ideal for any cat safety. Honestly, I feel like any cat in car, there's no perfect situation. But honestly, y'all, I actually think this is best case scenario because it will not stress me out that I can see him at all times now. He can get like over here, but not far enough to like overly distract me. I'm hoping he chills out just like he normally chills out like 30 minutes into a drive. I think he will. I think he's just curious. He's understanding the boundaries of his current situation. But once he does, bro will be, okay, no. You can't go down there. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, you can't go down there though. Okay, that's where we have a problem. No, I'm just gonna have to like shut this down. I wonder if I can create like a wall. You shall not pass. He's fucking pissed. I'm sorry, Beans. Like I gotta almost just make like a great divide between me and the Beans. Nope, The great divide, Mr. Beans. The great divide. I feel like I'm building the Great Wall of China between me and my cat. You're okay, sweet handsome man. You're doing so good, buddy. You're doing so, no, that wasn't what I wanted you to do. No. Okay, now I gotta put something here. Fuck. Beans is just making this as hard as humanly possible. No, that's not either. Stop it. Dude, you are just really cramping my style. How are you doing that? This seatbelt is like as taut as it possibly can be. This is good though. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Get used to your situation. Meow to you too. Beans, how are you enjoying this process? Understandable. Yeah, Beans was not made to be a like camper kitty. You know how people like live in their campers with their cats? Yeah, not Beans. Beans could never. Well, I think there's no choice but to kind of get started here. I think Beans has accepted his fate at least a little bit. He's chilled out, he's sitting down. I think once we're going, maybe it'll lull him to sleep. Maybe he'll get a quick little nappy in and we'll be able to cook a good chunk of this drive.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, stop number 1. Beans is doing great. Bro's chilling. He's really came into his own. He meows a little bit here and there, but I think he's really calmed down. He's kind of accepted his fate. And is accepting the move. Hold on, I gotta go get my gas. I wanted to get out of the way there because this gas station is probably one of the most chaotic gas stations I've ever been to. All the pumps were full. People are driving like idiots in the fucking parking lot. Like, not Gucci at all. I think I'm just gonna run inside real quick, grab an energy drink, just cause I've been up for a while. Gotta slam a couple energy drinks. I'm super excited. I have so many good podcasts lined up. And baby boy just chilling. Baby boy just hanging.
3 hours later.
Alrighty, chat. We are back in the lovely state of Nebraska. That was sarcastic. This state sucks. I think we have like 6.5 hours left, so we've been driving for 6 hours on some crazy shit. Beans is a perfect little angel now, bro. Like, something I didn't mention in my previous segment at the previous gas station. By the way, I'm at a gas station. I'm not driving and vlogging. I refuse to do that. That's just honestly unsafe. Like, you should not be vlogging and driving. But something I forgot to mention is I kind of noticed that Beans was like trying to hide his face in his little like bed thing that he has down there. And so I was like, oh, maybe he wants his blanket. And I actually put his blanket like down here. I just didn't know if it was gonna be too hot for him or something. So as soon as I put his little blanket there, he's just been kind of tucked underneath there, eeping the entire time. And he's been a little angel. I've just been listening to my podcast, calling some people, you know, doing my thing. And bro's chilling. He's being super sweet, super good. I'm hoping it stays like that for the next 6 hours. I really don't want to put him in his crate. I'd love to keep him out in the car. I would love to not have to put him in the crate. The first 2 hours of the drive were a little brutal. I can't even lie. But I think, like I said, I think he's accepted his fate a little bit. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's like, shit, bro, this is my reality. I hope bro knows that this isn't forever. We're gonna be in a better place, Mr. Beans. Oh, we're not even dying. Is my gas done? Did my gas even start? Oh my God, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. My gas didn't fucking start. Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome. Love that for me. It's so cool when gas machines don't work. Sorry, guys. The caveat to this story as well is I was literally at another pump that just didn't fucking work. I like scanned my card, clicked through some buttons, and then when it asked me if I want a receipt, I pressed no, and then it just kept asking me if I wanted a receipt. Guys, I genuinely don't know where I am, but like, loves, you guys are pissing me off. All right. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, here's what I was gonna show you guys. Fun facts of Sarby. Bum, ba-dum, bum. When I do road trips, I regress into a teenage boy. Not that I even in the first place act my age. In my streams when I tell y'all I'm 27, you guys are like shocked and appalled. I never eat and drink these types of food like ever, guys. But for some reason, like, all I want to do is rock fucking Monster Energies. And I'm not talking, y'all, like, it's not like I bought one and I'm kind of waiting on it and saving it. Monster can number 1, Monster can number 2, both of them completed. I haven't cracked this one open yet, but I probably will at some point. Probably not good for me. And then I got Nerds gummy clusters, 2 protein bars. I haven't eaten this one yet, but I ate the other one. And fucking Jack Link's beef jerky. And this is all I've eaten today, by the way, guys. Like, this is it. This is my meal. I probably won't stop anywhere to eat. I have like literally 0% urge to ever eat like that in general. But for some reason on road trips, bro, I'm just like, 13-year-old me is revived, baby. I'm like, let me disrespect my body. All right, I think my gas is done. Hopefully it actually fucking pumped this time.
time. I'm gonna do a quick little 10-minute Q&A. If you're not in my Discord, which you should be, I asked people to ask me questions that I can answer so that it's not just me struggling through my move. It can be a little spicy, a little interesting, get you guys involved as per usual on this channel. I probably should go in there and pee because I've drank a lot of liquids and for some reason I do not need to pee. There could be something wrong with me, but let's ignore that for now and do Q&A with Sarby. Wow, you guys asked a bunch of questions. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys. Has doing Am I the A-hole content made you change your views on any particular topics, like through exposure to things you'd not normally think about? I mean, you guys have seen the videos. It's definitely gotten me to think about things that I absolutely do not think about or do not know. Like the amount of times that I have to Google search shit is a little bit embarrassing. Like as a man who likes to think he's pretty tapped in, like I can't cover all my bases, bro. I'm human. I got 24 hours in a day just like y'all, and I'm trying to do my thing. And sometimes the way that I figure out stuff that's going on or topics that are very important to know about, sometimes it just be through my videos. I'm not a perfect human being. I will never sit here and pretend that I am. I would say one that opened up a really good discussion with some people is about the troubled teen industry. We read that story about that guy hating his parents after being sent to a troubled teen camp thingy. That opened up a really good conversation. Honestly, y'all, like, I have to avoid my YouTube comments a lot because they're just toxic. Like, everything is so toxic in the YouTube comments. Honestly, comments of any social media. Like, if you're looking to get into social media, just learn how to not look at the comments because it's just, it really can warp your brain. Like, all you can focus on is the negative. And, like, I try to be aware of it and I try to say hi to some of the positive people, but, like, it's so toxic. That being said, I really did love a lot of what people were saying in the comments of that video about the troubled teen industry. And then I took that to talk to someone who knew a lot about the troubled teen industry, who has like a best friend who got sent to one that was just massively fucked up. Yeah, no, there's a ton of topics. That's the one that comes up off the top of my head. But truthfully, like, you guys help me understand the world better and learn things that I probably might not stumble upon myself. And I think that's been the cool part of Am I the A-hole? I think that answered your question. Made me change my views on any particular topics. I don't know if change is the right way to put it, but like they've helped me solidify or maybe even like better understand like opinions that I've had, whether it's through people disagreeing with me or people agreeing with me and elaborating more to give me more information. I don't know if that counts as change, but it's definitely more formulated because I like to think I have a decent understanding of everything, but I don't know if change, like I don't think there's anything that I've read that completely, oh, you know what, y'all, the sexomnia thing, because I went into that story being like, no, dude, this dude R-worded this girl. And after Tabby was in chat being like, no, bro, this is a real thing that people struggle with and that like needs more awareness around it. I was like, oh shit, like my initial read of that story was completely off. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, sometimes with how many stories I read, it's kind of hard to keep track of all of them and remember all of them, but I'm sure there have been some that I've completely changed my opinions on. Let's see, what else is voted up in here? What is your favorite personal lore that you wish more people knew? Shit, bro, do I want like embarrassing lore? Because I was just talking about this with someone last night. Like, I don't care if people know embarrassing shit about me. Like, I truly think embarrassing shit is only embarrassing if you allow it to be. The embarrassing lore that I just preach to the internet now is I shit my pants while making out with a girl one time. That is lore that I just think really defined me as a human being in terms of how I dealt with it, because like anybody else, they're taking that shit to the grave. Me, I'm like, you know what? That's funny. And somewhere out there, somebody has heard me talk about this and been like, oh fuck, like I did that. Or, oh fuck, I have a story that's not as embarrassing as that, but like if this dude can fucking like claim it, so can I. Like that's how I look at embarrassing shit. And I think that's how you should just be in life, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're all gonna fucking die. Like who cares if I shit my pants while making out with a girl? I might as well go viral on the internet for it. Here's how I'll answer this question. I think sometimes I can act a fool because like that's really fun for me. Sometimes I can act very intelligent, but I do think I sometimes try to mask that intelligence by like acting silly, saying silly shit. Not to suck my own dick here, but I'm actually like pretty smart. I went to college on a really nice academic scholarship. I got into a bunch of prestigious programs like the honors program, presidential leadership class, Apex program at my school. Like I'm just fucking on my shit right now, but like I'm actually pretty smart, even though I like to act like an idiot. That's just like how I feel like I express myself the best possible way. But I think because I do that on the internet a lot, some people can just think like, oh, this dude is fucking dumb, which is like not the case. Like honestly, y'all, to like get to where I am right now, you have to be like this much smart, you know, like just an itty bitty bit. Favorite slash least favorite slash most memorable Reddit story. Okay, most memorable absolutely goes to the gaycation story. Still to this day, bro, like I'll talk to my friends and they'll be like, oh yeah, like I watched the gaycation video. That shit is fucking crazy. I don't know if I have a least favorite story. I just don't like reading shit that goes to the top that's like kind of clearly fake. I try not to point out when I think something is fake unless I think it's uber fake and it can be a good part of the reaction. But a lot of the Reddit stories do feel a little meh sometimes. So that's probably my least favorite, is when I can kind of tell that it's fake. But I also have to keep in mind that like as fake as something could be, there's probably someone out there who has experienced it and like reads the story and is like, oh shit, this happened to me. So yeah, I don't know. Fuck, man. Favorite story? I don't even know. Like I really like the wholesome stories. Those probably stick with me the most. Like that wheelchair story about that girl who like, she started off with like, am I the a-hole for like dating a dude in a wheelchair? And it was her best friend calling her out for having like a wheelchair fetish, but she like doesn't, and it was just the friend projecting because she had just gotten in a breakup. But then she included a bunch of updates of like her relationship with this guy in the wheelchair, and it was just like super wholesome. I kind of like especially with how many shitty stories I read, those wholesome ones, when they come out of nowhere, it's kind of nice. What would your last meal be? My mom's uyakudon and tonkatsu, and maybe some spam mousse would be there too. My mom's cooking, oh my fucking god, bro. Y'all don't even know, Kathy fucking rips on that shit. If you could do a collab with any YouTuber or streamer, who would it be? Probably Ludwig. I don't know how to explain it, man. I study the shit out of what he does. He is so smart. Like, not even just a collab in terms of like, I think our energies would fucking rip, but also just a collab in the fact that like, he's just a genius. Like, if I could sit in a room with him and just pick his brain on everything that he does for like an hour, that would probably be the most valuable hour of my entire life. Not to like glaze Ludwig and shit, but like, how did you pick Beans' name? Beans' name was actually Beans from the Humane Society. Adopt, don't shop. I was going to name him Spinch. That was my name for a cat that I had in mind. I wanted to get a cat, name it Spinch. I'll put it up on screen, but it comes from like this meme of like Subway had labeled its foods and someone had spelled it Spinch, and like, I don't know why, I just think it's funny. I think it's a hilarious cat name. But when I met, and I think there's actually another question here that kind of double answers this, but someone asked, how did you know Beans was the one? So the way that I knew Beans was the one was, I actually have a video. If I can find it, I'll include it in here. But like, when I was choosing a cat, I was very big on like, the cat chooses me, I don't choose the cat. So I went into the Humane Society actually interested in another cat, but that cat did not fuck with me, bro. She did not give a shit about me. And then I walked by the room with Beans and like another 6-month-old cat, and I went in there. I was actually a little ashamed to admit this. I was actually more interested in the other cat. Like, the coloring on him was cool. He was like this like orange and white, but like not like a tabby, like swirly kind of fur. Like, I'd never seen a cat like that. And so I was kind of interested in him, but also did not give a fuck about me. But then there was cute little Beans, and Beans walked up to me and he was rubbing his face all over me and he was like flopping on my shoes. And I think, maybe I'm remembering this incorrectly, maybe I wasn't filming it, but I could have sworn I was like, do you want to come home with me? And then Beans like flopped on my shoe, and I was like, oh yeah, bro, that's fucking it. Like, this motherfucker's coming home with me. Beans. Mr. Beans. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then with his name, it felt like the universe was speaking to me, because my siblings call me Bean. That's like Ben. Ben is my name. It's kind of cute. They just call me Bean. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, this is my cat. And I looked at his name and it was Beans. And I was kind of like, oh, Bean and Beans. As corny as it sounds, it kind of sounded like the universe was like sticking us together. 2 beans in a pod. I know it's supposed to be peas, but shut the fuck up. So yeah, that's how I picked his name. I didn't, and that's how Beans picked me, and I knew he was the one. Gotta answer homegirl Mbem's question. What's your favorite / least favorite thing about having a platform? I mean, like, kind of selfishly, y'all, like, my favorite thing about this is just that I get to do it for my full-time job. Like, I've been dreaming about doing this for a full-time job since I was in high school. And like, don't get me wrong, I love the art of content creation. Like, if I wasn't doing this full-time, I would still be doing it. Maybe not at the pace, maybe not at the intensity that I'm currently doing it at, but I'd still be doing it pretty heavily. But being able to do it every single day and like, that's my job and that's what pays my bills and is like building a future for myself, that is a privilege that I'm internally grateful for. If you guys have been in my streams, like, it's something that I'm always thanking you guys for, like, genuinely. This is what truly like makes me fucking so happy, and that's my favorite thing, is that like I get to do what I was gonna do anyways, but for a full-time job. I'm so fucking lucky, and I'm seriously so grateful for you guys for like giving me this opportunity. Least favorite thing is like, there's just so much bullshit you put up with. Like I was talking about with the comments suck. People on the internet are just mean. Like, people figure out that they don't have to put their face on shit, and they're just like, whatever, fuck you. But I've gotten really good about just like brushing it off now. Don't get me wrong, when I have a bad day, it does suck immensely, but I haven't gotten to experience a lot of it yet, but I'm a little bit concerned for like relationships and stuff like that. I think when you have a social media following, it hurts you in different ways with different people. Like, girls that don't do social media, they look at my social media as like a red flag. Like, have y'all ever seen those memes where it's like, I want my man with like 2 posts and like 100 followers? I have like 2,000 posts on my personal and 46K on my Instagram. Like, I think girls look at my Instagram and are just like, this guy has to be a fucking slut. Which, like, yeah, but like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be fucking locked in, baby. So yeah, I think that goes against me. And then I also think social media relationships are really toxic, because then if you date a girl who has a following, this isn't always the case, but a lot of the times, like, the relationship becomes part of the social media, which is not what I actually want. Not because I'm a fucking toxic dude who doesn't want to post my girlfriend. Not like that. I've always said this. When I get a girlfriend, I'm a fucking poster. It's gonna be like, hard launch. Look how hot my girlfriend is. And then I'm gonna pin it right at the top of my profile so that every girl who comes to my profile knows I have a girlfriend. Do not fucking DM me. I'll fucking put that in the caption too. Do not DM me. My girlfriend is hot as shit. And then when I get engaged to her, I'm gonna change that shit from girlfriend to fiance. And then when we get fucking married, I'm gonna say I do. We're gonna kiss. And I'm gonna take out my phone and I'm gonna change that shit to wife. Like, that's how I want my relationship to be. That being said, I don't want to do kind of like the cringy coupley things that a lot of people do on social media in influencer social media relationship. That's like a least favorite thing that I haven't even experienced yet, but like, I think about that shit. I am a little bit concerned about that shit, but I fucking made this bed. I gotta sleep in it. Also too, I could just delete everything eventually if I really wanted to. Sure, people might recognize me here and there, but I could do it if it really became such a huge problem that I didn't want to deal with it. Sure, there will probably be clips of me saying horrendous shit, but like, at least the main evidence is gone. Why do you guys subscribe to me? Genuine question. Alrighty, guys, I should probably go in and pee, get back on the road here. We still got 6 hours of this shit. So I think, y'all, I'm gonna put away my camera, and the next time that we touch base will be in Colorado. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah.
One eternity later.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Beans. You enjoying not being in the car? Yeah. Yeah, you're just such a sweet, handsome man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We did it, y'all. We are in my sister's place. I don't know if I mentioned this already. She's actually not here. She's back in Arizona with my family. It's actually funny. She's going to Vegas for work like the day after I get there. So I'm gonna hang out with her and her fiance. But they were super nice. They gave me access to their home so I could take a little break from driving. Same with Mr. Beans. Save me a little bit of money on like an Airbnb. I would show off her place because Emily has one of the most badass, comfy houses ever in a great location, but I didn't get her permission, so I don't want to like do that. It's way too late for me to be asking for permission, and I just don't want to do that to her, you know? Beans is all set up. We got his litter box. We got some food and water. Hopefully he takes a drink, eats, pisses, shits, because that's gonna be not so great if he doesn't do that before we get in the car. Oh, get that Wawa. You know you're thirsty. You're a thirsty boy. Beans, go back to the water. Go back to the water. When he's stressed from travel or not being in his own space, he sometimes just doesn't have an appetite. It always like goes back after 1 or 2 days. So I'm not super worried about it. Honestly, it would make me feel way more comfortable if he actually eats or drinks anything. So fingers crossed. I feel so bad, but like have to get him across country. I feel like once he's settled into the new place, he's gonna be super happy. You're gonna have so much room, my dude. I did acquire some T-Bell. Y'all, the one thing about this move that's kind of just like pissed me off is I feel like a rat right now. Just the way that I'm living is like I've been eating out way too much, spending way too much money on like food out because I couldn't keep anything in my fridge. I mean, y'all saw what I was fucking eating today. That was embarrassing. And then now like the only thing that was somewhat close by my sister's place that I knew of that didn't support Gaza was Taco Bell. At least I don't think they do. Can someone fact check me on that? I could be completely wrong, but I think they don't. I think I would have heard about it. I know McDonald's does. Should we do a little unboxing for y'all? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of pigged out. Please don't judge me, okay? I might eat all of it. I might not eat all of it. We'll fucking see, bro. Guys, I have to like confess, your boy did finish the entire bag of jerky, all 3 energy drinks, 2 protein bars, and a bag of Nerds gummy clusters. Y'all are allowed to be disappointed in me, okay? Because I'm disappointed in me. And then we're just gonna destroy my asshole with this Taco Bell. I really wanted to try their like new chicken, are these nuggets? I don't know, they kind of look gas low key. I mean, I know it's Taco Bell, like why the fuck are they making chicken nuggets? But like you can't tell me that doesn't actually look kind of fucking good. 2 spicy potato tacos, these are actually fucking fire. If you've never had them, you should try them. Great for my vegetarians. And then I got 2 Crunchwrap Supremes because it's the best thing on their fucking menu, bro. You can't come out here and tell me that Crunchwrap Supremes ain't your favorite shit from Taco Bell, all right? And then of course we got sauces. Beans is really doing his shit, bro. Should we answer more questions? I'm kind of down to do that while I eat. Little mukbang segment. Pull up the Discord. Did your parents support you when you first told them you wanted to be a YouTuber/streamer? No. At least my mom didn't. But that's because, okay, like it takes a very understanding parent to support what I do at the age that my mom is at. I'm not gonna expose that age. I would never do Kathy like that. That being said, y'all gotta understand, if any of you guys are 27, you know, like I grew up in the age where everyone was like, oh, like you gotta be careful about what you post on social media, because what you post on social media is gonna like, your employer's gonna see it and that's gonna like, oh, and don't get me wrong, I think that applies for some jobs, but I never saw that as my path. So like my mom's saying all this shit to me and I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna be an idiot on the internet. Like at the ripe age of like 15, 16, I'm like, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I like being a little silly, goofy with it. Fuck it. But like looking back at that, I could never expect her to understand it because like even I didn't really understand it. I just heard all these stories about like, oh, so-and-so is making a bunch of money off of YouTube and they're doing their thing. And like all these people that I look up to that I enjoy watching, like they're making money doing this thing that I really also like to do, which like is insane if you think about it. Like it's insane that I can like post a video and then just keep doing that for a job. Like what, like 30, maybe even 25 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago. That's not a thing. Like I can't imagine growing up thinking like, oh, video content is something that like only the high-end studios can do. And here comes me 20 years later with a camera, internet connection, shitty jokes, and a dream, bro. And I'm just like, bam. I don't know. I don't blame them is the thing. I don't blame my parents. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real. My dad never really said anything about it. The only thing he ever told me was he was like, stay out of corporate America as long as you can. I don't know if it was really like out of support, but I think it was more just like, I see what you're doing. I hate this shit. I wouldn't really call that like massively supportive by any means. Let me try this shit real quick. Got the nugget and some jalapeno honey mustard sauce. Look at that. Oh, that's nice and yellow, just like me. Oh. Dude, that is really good. Okay, Taco Bell. Listen, y'all, I've been disappointed by a lot of food companies. Taco Bell? Very rarely. I'm a little disappointed when I'm pooping the next day, but while I'm actually eating the food, nah. Yeah, I remember one time when I was making a video in high school, my mom like came in my room and she's like, how much money did you make off of your channel last month? And I was literally like 60 cents, literally nothing. And she was like, why the hell are you doing this? It was so hard for me to explain at like the age of like maybe 17, 18 at the time. You don't understand, like you can't just do this right off the rip. Like even before the reading Reddit stuff really popped off, it was just like, I was making videos for like
maybe a couple hundred people like making nothing from it. It's just kind of like this weird belief that you have. Like, oh, it's honestly delusional. It's delusional. You literally have to just sit there and be like, I'm gonna keep doing my best and trying to make my videos better. And one day, maybe this shit will actually go off and I'll be able to like turn this full time. But yeah, my mom didn't really understand it. She became really on board once I like started doing it full time. My mom is actually a really smart businesswoman. So like business related stuff, I talk to her about a lot. But yeah, not talking shit about Kathy, bro. Like I understand why she wouldn't support it. Do you think you'll ever expand your content outside of reading Reddit posts? If so, what are your plans or goals? Bam, this vlog. What? No, I do really want to try different content. It's just hard because any YouTuber will tell you, you find something that works, just do that over and over and over again, which like I understand and I never will stop the reading Reddit stuff, but I do want to start weaving in some more experimental videos. I also really want to start like a streamer slop channel. Like all of these streamers nowadays have what they call like slop channels, which is just basically highlights from their streams that are like not super edited. They can come out with them like the same day or next day after their stream. The only problem is I have to run it myself for a bit just to know like how it works, best way to do it before I can try to bring someone in to do it for me. There's also the thing that it would be a money sink if I hired somebody to do it for me. I really want to do that. I've really found a lot of enjoyment in streaming and I would love to become a better streamer. I want to clarify, I don't think I'd ever want to be like quote unquote a streamer. Like I consider myself a YouTuber, but I also just think like the audience interaction that you get from streaming is unmatched. And I would think that a lot of the people who watch my streams and my reading Reddit videos would say that like my streams are the best way to like get to know me, to interact with me as a person because it's live. So yeah, goal once I move is start that slop channel, do a couple more experimental videos. Like I know y'all have been asking for like listener confessions, like listener recommendations. I'd love to do that. I just literally need to start my life in my new place and then we can get on and do those things. Who's your biggest supporter? Who's your hype man? Beans. I'm like kind of kidding with that, but also not really. Like some people might think it's dumb that like, oh, my biggest hype man is a cat who can't understand anything, but like genuinely like good or bad days, Beans has been there for me, cheering me on, cuddling with me after a good day, cuddling with me after a bad day. And like, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's helping me immensely. How do you stay authentic on social media without burning out or comparing yourself? I think those are two separate questions. Like burning out and comparing yourself to other people are like two different things. Honestly, I don't really compare myself to other people. I think being a man helps with that. I can't even lie, but like, I just don't give a shit about anybody else. All that matters is that I'm doing what I need to do to become better. And that's literally the only thing that anyone should be focused on. My bad, y'all. My camera died. Also, look who came to join us. Hello, pretty boy. Oh yeah, so sweet, so handsome. Emily, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, my cat's on your counter. I will wipe it down before I leave, I swear. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something about like not comparing yourself to others. It's a lot easier since I'm a man. I will admit that. But like this might be the inner control freak in me, but I just try to look at things like why stress over something you have no control over? Like if I'm comparing myself to someone else, like I have no control over who they are. All I can control is what I got to work with and the outputs that I can put out. I can look at another reading Reddit YouTuber and sit there and be like, oh, I wish I blah, 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 blah. I wish I was as good at them at X or could do what they do Y. Like, you know, but at the end of the day, that is pointless. Like that is just honestly dumb and just like a waste of time. All you can really do is look at yourself and be like, okay, what should I improve? And then what do I have to do every day to improve that? And I think the way that you start doing that is you have to fight your subconscious with your conscious. Like your subconscious wants to compare yourself to other people, but then when you start doing that subconsciously, you need to be able to identify it and then consciously kind of be like, no, it's pointless for me to compare myself to another person. Like let's redirect that to like, hey, how do I be a better person than I was last week? You know, I wasn't able to come out with a YouTube video last week because I was lazy. This week, I gotta sit down, find the Reddit stories, go live, record the live, edit the live, upload the video, make the title, make the thumbnail post. Like that's all you can control. If you spend the energy that you could have spent on what I just said there on like comparing yourself to any, it's just pointless. Like it doesn't amount to anything and it just hurts you. Why choose to hurt yourself? You know? I don't know. That's probably a dumb man brain thing for me to say. And then honestly, with the burning out thing, I don't have an answer for you guys. Like, I am probably the worst person when it comes to not burning yourself out because that's just how I operate. Like, I remember there was this clip of Mr. Beast talking about how he works, which is just he goes until he burns out. And then he just like takes a day to recoup. And then he does it all over again. That is unfortunately how I do it too. I am the first person to identify that is not healthy. That is probably not how the normal person should handle it, but it's gotten me pretty far so far. That's so bad to say, but I'm answering your questions. And then, yeah, like this was like a 3-part question. Like, how do you stay authentic on social media? Don't get me wrong. Like, you can never get 100% me on camera because obviously, like, when you're in front of a camera, like a switch turns on. That being said, that switch turns on in my daily life too. Like, I guarantee if you meet some of my friends and like talk to them, they're like, oh yeah, Sarby is exactly how he is on camera with us when he's like in a good mood, hanging out with his friends, having a good time. Like, that's kind of the energy that I'll bring. But like, you guys don't really, I mean, not all the time. And maybe if you're on stream, you might see it. But like, you guys don't really get to see like sad Sarby, angry Sarby. So like, you can never be 100% authentic because like it is curated for the camera. But like, just bringing the energy that you would normally bring in another setting to the camera, I think is just very important. I hope that answered your question because it was kind of a confusing question. Okay, one more. Where do you see your content going in the next few years? No idea. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm just doing what I feel is right now. I could not tell you where my shit's going. It's gotten me this far, so. Sorry, that was kind of a short one. Let me find one more question. Advice on YouTube and for working at home. Like, for example, what you do. Okay, here's my advice on YouTube. It has to be a side hustle until you can turn it into your full hustle. Cause like, you gotta pay your bills. Like, y'all, it took me a year and a half to get my YouTube to a point where it would actually be able to generate me money. Like, I was actually just talking about this with someone. YouTube is not the best way to make money, y'all. If you guys want to start your own business, I highly recommend learning a skill and either selling that skill or teaching people that skill. That is the easiest way to make money. Like, any course that you see, any like of those PDFs that people sell on Instagram, like those are good money makers because if you know how to market them correctly and you know how to sell them correctly, they can print. I know people who are printing with them. Like, YouTube is hard to make money on. But if you're like me, where like that wasn't what it was about. Like I mentioned before, like I would be making videos even if it wasn't my full-time job. Like, that's how you have to treat YouTube. And it's not smart to only do that thing as your full-time job when it isn't making a full-time income. So like, low-key, y'all, if I was just like working a regular 9 to 5, but I wanted to pivot and start making YouTube videos, number one, you got to commit to like a really long journey. Like, I'm not talking, 3 months, 6 months. I'm talking 2 to 5 years. You have to be willing to like make videos for 2 to 5 years and expect to see no results. And also stay consistent. Like, I would be curious to see, but I would venture to guess in that 1.5 years that it took me to really get my channel off the ground, there were probably only like 5 to maybe, I'd say 10 at the most weeks that I didn't upload out of like the 75. And even some of those weeks I uploaded twice. You have to commit to it for a long time and you have to stay consistent and then you have to be willing to get better. That's the other thing that I run into. Like, a lot of my friends are asking me for like YouTube advice and then they don't take it. Like, there is kind of a science behind YouTube videos. And if you don't want to learn that science, expect it to take way longer to blow up your videos. I'm not saying that you absolutely need that science, but it's definitely better at the beginning to do that. Like, for example, intros. Like, if you guys have noticed, all of my intros for my Reddit videos are exactly the same. That is on purpose. That is an intro that I found that keeps people on the video within the first 30 seconds. And so I do it over and over and over again. And it's not like some secret that I'm trying to keep. I feel like if you watch enough of my videos and just pay attention, you could pick up on that, you know? Please do not go and steal it. I will be a little bit butthurt. Like, don't go and make your own reading Reddit content and literally copy my intros. That would be kind of shitty of you. But like, if you're making other types of videos, like you're making videos on art, like study what I'm doing in my intros and then do it for yourself in the art niche. Like, that's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure I took like 3 different versions of intros that I saw and like stuck them together and kind of messed with them until I found what worked. Like, that's what you have to be willing to do for 2 to 5 years, bro. Like, the fact that I made it happen within 1.5 is actually kind of fucking crazy. Like, even that's short. Anyways, what I would do is I would go and find a remote job where like the demand for work isn't a lot. Like I have plenty of friends who work remote jobs where like most of the time during the day, they're just sitting around waiting for meetings, waiting for somebody to ask them to do a project for them. And then they fill that time with like watching Netflix or playing video games. And it blows my mind because I'm like, dude, you could literally be getting paid to work on your content and just have Slack or Microsoft Teams up on a second monitor so that you know like, hey, if there's a meeting you have to go to, if there's a project you got to work on, you can do that. But like in the free time that a lot of remote jobs have to offer, you should be working on your thing, because like as much as YouTube shouldn't be a full-time thing until it's making you a full-time income, you also kind of have to treat it like a full-time job. So like for me, y'all, I was a recluse. Like if you ask any of my friends, like they'd be going out on a Friday, Saturday night, I'd be tucked inside editing a video, going live to record a new video, like literally treating YouTube as a full-time job while also having another full-time job, which was me being self-employed, which was also more than a full-time job at a lot of times. If you're really passionate about YouTube, highly recommend never stop creating content and always look to get better, and eventually you'll get there. It might take you 5 years, it might take you 10 years, it might take you 1 year, but don't go in with the expectation of 1 year. I think a lot of people do that. I think that's what TikTok has done now. Like they see someone go viral after one video and make a career, and like, yeah, that does happen once in a blue moon, but I would venture to say that most people that doesn't happen. And now it's kind of like tainted our brains to be so like instant gratification squirrel brain, where it's like, oh, I posted 3 videos and I didn't go viral. Ah, it's just not gonna happen. It's like, you gotta post more than 3 videos. The way I look at it is like darts on a dartboard. If you have 3 darts, you're way less likely to get a bullseye than if you had like 100 darts. Even if your aim was complete ass, you were blindfolded, just tossing them in the general direction, I think you still have a better chance of hitting the bullseye. And it ain't even like that. Especially with YouTube. YouTube provides the best analytics. So I'm just fucking yapping. If you want to do YouTube, first off, fucking start. Stop making excuses. It's never been easier to make content. This thing right here, you can record everything you need to on here. Start it, commit to it for a long time, consistency. All right, I need to eat, y'all. Good night, sweet dream. See you tomorrow morning. Ow.
Good morning, chat. We are shit, showered, and shaved. Emphasis on the shit. My tummy was feeling it this morning. Yeah, a pro tip, eating like a 13-year-old and then eating Taco Bell after, not great for your stomach. You will wake up and shit your brains out. I know it's a revolutionary thing to discover, but just a little PSA for y'all, just in case you weren't aware of how bad it is to eat like a slob. I need a coffee cup. If I'm my sister, where do I keep my coffee cups? Oh, it's definitely in the dishwasher. She definitely ran it before she left. Do I know my fucking sister or what? The fun part about having a successful older sister who has self-respect is she buys herself like cool stuff all the time that I, as an individual with no self-respect, would never buy myself. So one of my favorite things when I come here is she has this really fucking fancy coffee maker, y'all. This machine right here is amazing, y'all. It is so unbelievably expensive, but by God, is the coffee that comes out of this machine liquid gold. I hope you guys could hear that. That's the sound of good coffee right there. Not my $12 Mr. Coffee machine that I had to throw away because it wouldn't fit in my car. Oh shit, do I remember how to do this? Okay, there's beans up there, but is it enough?
If it's not enough beans, we got more here. I'm just kidding. I would never grind you up. You're just too cute. Mwah. I'll give you guys the beans update in a second here. He's been so good, honestly. I'm trying to remember how this goes. There's no water in here. I also feel bad because it looks like they were trying to air this thing out. Should I even use this, y'all? I think if I leave it open, it should be fine and I don't like over pour water in there. I know what I'll do. I'll just fill my coffee mug with the exact amount of water that I need for this. And then that, oh. Okay, I forgot about physics and shit. I think it kind of worked. We're gonna rip a little Americano. Oh fuck, I forgot I gotta heat this bitch up. Oh wait, actually I think I can start grinding while it's heating up. Oh, isn't that sexy? Sarby the barista. If you guys are enjoying this type of content from me, first off, can you validate me in the comments, please? I'm
like kind of nervous to upload this because I think either it will be received a lot better than I'm thinking it will be, or it'll completely fucking bomb. There is no in between. So if you guys are enjoying this, if you guys could just drop a comment being like, yeah, no, I'm enjoying your dumbass being a dumbass, but like in vlog format, I don't know. That'd be great. I would really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. I don't know who would be coming new here, but coming new here. Why the fuck did I say it like that? Hey, it's ready. And then you just press this button. Boom. Look at that, chat. Liquid gold. I just realized I might have not set the lighting on my camera to be automatic. I haven't vlogged in so long, y'all. I really don't know how this camera works half the time. I literally only use these cameras for streaming. I've never done like the research to figure out exactly how this camera works. So that's on me, y'all. Oh, damn. Well, that's unfortunate. The hot water that was supposed to be going in there ended up missing the cup because I'm a fucking moron. Hold on. Please don't tell me I broke this thing. Oh no. Oh God, my sister's gonna fucking kill me. I am now slightly remembering that they never put this down. And I am now realizing in an unfortunate way that that might have been intentional. And I can't call them. It's like 5:30 a.m. where they're at. Okay, at least I get to do the cool thing real quick. It's kind of fun. Okay, back to panicking. There's no way I fucked this up, chat. Maybe it like has an opening setting.
A few minutes later.
Am I really gonna have to Google this shit? What the fuck is wrong with me? Beans, what is wrong with me? Y'all, I can't believe this shit. I fixed mine, which wouldn't stay closed without removing the top. There's no way this is easy to remove. Oh God. See, this is why I can't have nice things, y'all. Like, what do you fucking mean? In my defense, I did not know. Also in my defense, I feel like I'm a fucking moron. Hey, Emily, thanks for letting me stay in your really nice house with all your nice things. By the way, I broke one of those nice things. Like, I cannot believe this. Chat, odds I go and I buy the exact same one for them so that they just never know. Because like, this is fucking embarrassing. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Sometimes if it's not working, you just gotta keep working it until it decides to work for some reason. I don't know. Moral of the story. Okay, let me get some more hot water. I am not putting that lid down. That was so silly goofy of me, chat. And not in a very silly goofy way. Oh, y'all, I just fucking realized. I missed the fucking thing. That's crazy, because I literally smacked it right here. Like, y'all saw that shit. How the fuck did it? Y'all, this is why not only do I just not buy myself nice things, this is why. Oh shit, now this is overflowing. Nice, love that. Ow. Stop, stop, please.
One eternity later.
We did eventually get the Americano made. Odds are it's super diluted because I'm dumb. At this point, I don't care. I have the coffee. By the way, y'all, little Beans update. Beans did so good. He did so good. You're just such a sweet, good guy. Yeah. Not only did Beans eat his food, not only did Beans drink a lot of water, but he pissed and shitted, baby. Woo! Pissed and shitted. Pissed and shitted, pissed and shitted. That's such a huge relief, y'all. Like, that was my main concern, is like, this whole drive is like 26 hours. If bro didn't pee or poop in his litter box, he was probably gonna pee or poop in my car, potentially. I don't know. I know cats can hold it for a pretty long time if they need to, but asking him to hold it for like 26 hours is a little much, you know? Oh, hi, buddy. You're just being so cute, aren't you? You're just a sweet, cute guy. Yes, you are. The sweetest and the cutest and the handsomest. Give him those kitty purrs. Just a sweet guy. I think he kind of like understands some crazy shit's happening. And I think he is a little attached to me, and he's just worried that for some reason I'm gonna go. But I would never do that to my baby boy, to my son. I actually genuinely don't know how long this drive's gonna be, so let's check it together. I think it's gonna be like 12 hours. Like, I think Denver is literally like dead smack in the middle, but I could be so wrong. Putting in the new address, baby. Oh, 10 hours and 17 minutes. That's actually not bad. Oh, hell yeah. That's so much shorter than I thought it would be. Like almost 2.5 hours shorter than yesterday. yesterday's drive. Okay, all right. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I don't know if I said this, but in case I didn't, even though I'm proud of Beans for pissing and shitting, for some reason, he flung his litter everywhere. So I got to vacuum in here and shit because I refuse to leave this place dirtier than I found it. I need to do a couple things on my computer. I need to order my bed so that it can be delivered to me. I need to do a couple of work things, nothing crazy, but it'll take me probably like 30 to 40 minutes. I also didn't eat one of my Crunchwrap Supremes last night, so I'm gonna eat that this morning, and then hopefully I don't have to eat like a teenage boy for the car ride. Y'all, I cannot wait to get to Vegas and be able to like grocery shop and shit and like get back on my healthy boy shit. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like fun to have Taco Bell and like unhealthy foods and stuff, but like I get to a point where it kind of gets like a little disgusting for me, and I'm at that point. I'm honestly way past that point, low-key. I just want to go back to eating my chicken and rice, okay? I'm fucking lame as balls. Get me chicken and rice ASAP, Rocky. All right, we got the work done. I'm just vacuuming to make sure that my sister doesn't come back to a litter-infested apartment or house, not apartment. Y'all know what I mean. Bro, I swear to God, if flinging litter was an Olympic sport, Beans would have a gold medal. Like, I damn near need to vacuum her entire fucking floor. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if I went upstairs right now and found litter all over the floor up there too. Like, tell me how the fuck he flung litter from there to here. Like, you have to try, right? That's not just a cat being a cat. Like, I think bro's like, let me fucking make sure that they know who the fuck I am. He is currently in his little carrier crate right now. We're gonna get back on the road and get to our new home. Also, this vacuum is so fucking nice. I'm gonna have to order one for myself. Also, y'all, Beans ate some food this morning. He didn't eat all of his food, but I mean, that's pretty normal. He's a grazer. He's not like a super food motivated cat. He likes to just have food in his bowl at all times, and then he can come and grab food kind of whenever he wants. I'm trying to fix that a little bit because I think he is a little bit of a chunky monkey, and part of the reason is because I've always let him graze. But for this trip, I'm just happy that he's eating. Like, that tells me that, like, as stressed as I thought he would be and think that he kind of still is, he's at least not stressed to the point where he's not eating, he's not drinking, he's not pissing and shitting, you know? Yeah, this next drive, I feel like is just gonna fly by and we're gonna get to our new home. Alrighty, we are ready to go. One more thing I gotta fucking brag about real quick. This is my sister's insanely narrow garage, and I first try backed my baby, my precious minivan, perfectly into this spot. I might have to pull it out to load it back up because there's no way the trunk is opening or the doors are opening. But yeah, I just wanted to brag because, like, high key, one of the greatest accomplishments of this move. I was like dead ass telling my sister, I was like, I don't know if I could fucking do that. Like, y'all, I don't have sight out of my rear view mirror. I was just using the side mirrors, which honestly is probably how you're supposed to be doing it. But yeah, anyways. Okay, Beans is hardcore crying right now because I have to put him in his crate while I'm transferring him from the outside to the car. So I'm gonna get my boy all situated and we're gonna hit the road, baby. Okay, chat, we are packed up again, but the prince of the palace, the sweet handsome boy, we need to set him up. Okay. Just gotta make sure everything is properly set up. I kinda gotta like create a little barrier between us so that he isn't trying to crawl all over me while I'm driving, because that is not safe for him nor I. Mainly him though, my safety doesn't matter. It's really Beans' that matters. Okay, and we are putting this in the middle like that. Just create like a little divider. Let me set up his space. I know, buddy, you're almost out. Give me 2 seconds, okay? I gotta set up your blanket, brother. I know you hate your crate. Give it 2 more seconds, okay, pretty boy? Okay, sweet, handsome man. Okay, oh, look at that. Oh, freedom. My baby boy gets his freedom. Freedom. Okay, come here, pretty boy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Safety first, let's buckle you in. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Ah, there we go. Woo, he's buckled in. Beans, what do you have to say to the people? Ooh, controversial, yet so impactful. All right, chat, I don't think I'm gonna stop for a bit. I got my caffeine quota, and I'm filled up pretty well on gas. I think I can start making my way out of Colorado towards our destination. So I will see you guys at our first
gas stop. Oh, hello, handsome boy. Are you so tucked in there? Are you so sweet, angel baby? So sweet, angel baby. Sup, cuties? We are at a gas station. I've driven for like 2 hours, I think. Can't even lie to you guys, that was fucking stressful. My van in general is not built for the mountains, but it's also stacked with everything I own. So going up was definitely tough. On top of that, Beans did not chill out until like literally probably like 10, 15 minutes ago. Like, bro was not like this. I think he also was stressing out, like when we were, not when we were going up the mountains, but when we were going down. Because like, I mean, that's just stressful as fuck. If you guys have ever driven in the mountains, you just have to like pump your brakes the entire time to like slow yourself down, and you're still going like fast as fuck, bro. Like, I was stressed, and then he was stressed, and then he was trying to like move towards me for comfort, but I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta stay over there. Like, daddy's trying to not drive us off a mountain right now. But I think we've gotten through most of the mountains. There's probably like a little bit left, not a ton. It's not terrible, by the way, guys. I should clarify that. Like, if Beans was being so bad that I would potentially crash, I would have pulled over and like put him in his crate. So like, we're good. Don't worry. I'm being responsible. Don't want to see y'all like talking shit about me in the comments, even though you probably still will. So yeah, just filling up on the gas. I think it actually might be done. It is done. But y'all, I pulled up to this gas station and look what is across the street. Let's fucking go! If y'all should know anything about me, it's that I am such a slut for Culver's, bro. Culver's is so good. Literally last year for my birthday, y'all, all I wanted was to try the Curder Burger at Culver's. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else for my birthday. I don't know what it is, y'all. Culver's is so fucking good. It is my go-to. I wouldn't even consider it necessarily fast food. Like, I kind of put it on the same level as like In-N-Out, where like I wouldn't call In-N-Out fast food, even though it kind of is. Like, it's like elevated above like a Taco Bell or a McDonald's or something like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna run in, grab an energy drink. You know, I gotta get my caffeine fixed to make sure that I am awake for the next 8 hours. And then we're gonna go over to Culver's and I'm gonna get some food. I might eat it in the parking lot. Yeah, that's probably the safest, and I can hang out in the car with Beans. So, all right, chat. That's the game plan. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hi, can I get an order of your guys' large cheese curds, please?
Anything else, sir?
Yeah, can I get your spicy crispy chicken sandwich, please?
As a meal?
No, I think just the sandwich.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
It was $14.21. That's the one done.
Perfect, thank you. Oh, Mr. Beans is intrigued. What are we doing, Beans? What are we doing? Ooh. Okay, that guy did not want Culver's. Oh, you get some head pets. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Meow. Meow. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah.
Nice car.
Thank you. His name is Beans. Say hi, Beans. Oh, thank you. Do you want me to pull up over there?
You can just park next to that car and then behind you.
Cool. Sounds good.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, you too. I'm not a super big fan of this. I'm gonna be an asshole because I can't fucking see out of my rearview mirror. I'm gonna fucking pull into one of these side spots right here. I know this is not where he told me to pull up, but like high key, I cannot see out of my back window, and pulling out is hard.
Hello.
Hi. Perfect. Thank you. We got the loot, chat. I feel bad. I got my food faster than the people in front of me because I'm just fucking him, bro. Shall we do a little unboxing for them, Mr. Beans? We got, oh shit, a bunch of them just fell in the bag, but we got the cheese curds. Ooh. Oh yeah. Fuck yes. I know these are so unhealthy for you. I am just such a slut for cheese curds. Honestly, for just cheese in general, bro. I love cheese. Oh wait, we gotta do a sniff test. Beans, you wanna sniff test this? No? You wanna look out the window? Okay. Guys, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream, but Beans has like 0% interest in human food. There's a couple things here and there that he's interested in, but I can leave food out on the table and bro will not touch it. I know there are some greedy ass cats who like love shit. Beans is not one of them. He's kind of just always down to chill. All right, well, he's looking out the window, so I'm gonna focus this more on me. Little spicy chicken sandwich action right here. Oh yeah. That looks delish, bro. Little bite for y'all. Oh, you wanna do a sniff test? Bean sniff test time? Meow. I hope you guys picked that up. My mic might have not been close enough. Oh, wait. Wait, tell the people, Beans. All right, let me do my taste test real quick. Oh, it's hot, hot. That was scalding hot. Holy fuck. Okay. Embarrassing, but really good. Oh my God. I totally burnt my tongue there, 100%. I'm still gonna eat this pickle. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all, I'm gonna house this food. We're gonna get back on the road. We got 8 hours left. Should get there around like 6, probably 15, 6:30 at this rate. Maybe later, honestly. Say bye, sweet handsome man. Or don't look at the camera. Oh, there we go. Beans check. Oh, hi, handsome boy. How you doing, baby boy? I'm sorry, I disturbed you. Here, you go back. All right. Been 4 hours since my last check-in. We are in Utah at a gas station. I will never not clown Utah for being the home of Mormons and Mormonism. That being said, Utah kind of rips. First off, fucking gorgeous. The drive-in was so pretty. That like reddish orange rock mountains in like beautiful formations. It was such a pleasure driving through that. Honestly, more enjoyable than the Colorado mountains, I would argue. And then like slowly, it just gets more green. Like it goes from this like orange, red desert to like a lot of trees, but like not as much as Colorado, but still really pretty, you know? Also, side note, the speed limit in Utah, 80 miles per hour. Y'all know what you're fucking doing. All right? That is a perfect middle of nowhere speed limit, in my opinion. You cook a little bit 5 over, and you feel like you're making great time. Me personally, that's how I feel. When you guys are on road trips, do you guys ever like find a car that's going the same speed limit as you and has the same driving style, and you guys kind of just like caravan together as long as possible? Because that's what I was doing with this dude for like 2 hours. I was literally just following him, following his every step. He passed the car, I passed the car. He went into the right lane, I went into the right lane. Like, we were 2 fucking peas in the pod, but then I was like, there are not that many gas stations here. Like, this is the first one that I can recall where I saw like a billboard sign for it. And I wasn't running low by any means, but I was like, I'm not taking any chances. Knock on wood, I have never run out of gas before. It is like one of my greatest fears, running out of gas. Like that experience to me sounds so anxiety inducing. I never want to experience it. If I go to the grave without ever experiencing running out of gas, I will be a happy man. All right. My life is complete. My life was successful. So yeah, I gave him a little salute. He definitely couldn't see me because I was behind him, but he or she, I actually genuinely, or they, I genuinely don't know. I didn't even look at the person who was driving in that. It felt like a he. Like, have you ever seen someone driving and you're like, oh yeah, that's a man? Like, maybe I'm being sexist, I don't know. Like, dudes drive aggressive. This dude was driving a little aggressive, but maybe I'm just being sexist. I probably am. Bad Sarby. But yeah, gave them a little salute. Felt like that scene in Fast and Furious after Paul Walker died. It's been a long day without you, my friend. What is that lyric? It's been a... Is it day? Anyways, Beans is still being an angel baby, as per usual. I literally think like you hit like a 2-hour mark and bro just accepts his fate. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. Wake me up when we're not in this shithole vehicle anymore. My GPS is saying we still got 4 hours and 5 minutes left of our drive until we are at our new home. I'm just pulling out to be courteous and not take up an extra spot when I don't need to, but I'm gonna go Pith Girl, fill up my water bottle, maybe get like a Diet Coke or... No, I don't want to get a Diet Coke, actually. I kind of want to get on the road as fast as possible. Cook through this 4 hours. Like, I don't want to eat or anything like that. I just want to get to our destination, all right? I've been driving so much. Beans has not been pulling his weight on the driving front, as per usual. And I just feel like we're in the home stretch, bro. Like, 4 hours really ain't that much. We're already driven 6 today. Like, easy. Easy. I'll see you guys either at another gas stop or maybe I can make it all the way. I think I actually maybe could. That would be toxic of me, but... You know, you feel? Alrighty, chat. I'm sorry for probably the super terrible, unflattering angle, but we are like 10 minutes away from the new place, the new spot. I am kind of driving on a semi-busy highway, so once again, I do not condone vlogging and driving, so I'm just like keeping my camera on my lap like this, and you guys get to enjoy a very, very, very ugly angle of me while I completely focus on the road. I'm super excited to get there, don't get me wrong. Not excited to have to unpack everything tonight. I mean, in theory, I could probably put it off, but I don't want to. I want to just get everything out of my car ASAP. Very excited that Beans will not be as stressy as he has been. He'll be in a non-moving vehicle and he can get settled in and get used to the new space. Very excited to hit the ground running and get back to work, but I just know too, there's gonna be so much shit to do as soon as I get there for like the entirety of this week. Like there's so much shit I need to get, stuff I need to set up, things I need to do. I'm like looking forward to that because that's what I wanted, but also like now that it's closer, I'm like not. There's no good way to explain it, but I hope that kind of makes sense. Chat, we're here. Hiya, I'm moving in.
Alrighty, sir, you keep this with you on your dash.
Perfect.
And then you have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Look who finally came out from his blankie. Y'all, we're fucking here. Beans, we're home. New home time. All right, y'all, I'm gonna probably turn off the camera. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this car. Hopefully get in the apartment, get Beans situated. I'm thinking I'll give you guys a little tour real quick before I unload my car. I also need to like go find my parking spot and all that jazz, but yeah, we'll be back. Welcome to my new home. Quick little tour while it's empty. Of course, the front entryway. Shoes off because this is an Asian household. This is something I'm super excited about, but the kitchen, nice gas oven, microwave, big fridge that opens all the way, thank God. Nice kitchen sink, dishwasher. I don't have to hand wash my dishes anymore. Also, chat, laundry machines. I cannot explain to y'all how amazing this is. No more going down 3 flights of stairs to do my laundry anymore. That is such a blessing. The dryer is currently broken, like the handle it isn't attached. They're supposed to come fix it. I'm aware of it, don't worry. Nice dining room area. Probably not gonna get a dining room table for this spot for a while. Low key, I could also see myself maybe not getting a dining room table at all, but maybe setting up like a standing desk right here. So I could do like a standing desk walking treadmill type thing every single morning. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't really need a table that hard, you know? It's not like I'm making fancy dinners for families of 4, it's just me. Of course, a nice spacious living room. I already ordered like a really big couch that's gonna go across this wall and a little bit on this one. They did leave me this mounted TV here as well. There's also a fireplace. I actually genuinely don't know if this actually works. Like, I didn't ask, it's really not that important to me, but like also cool if it does work. Oh, and y'all could probably see behind me, we got a nice little balcony. I am so unbelievably excited for this. Like, being able to go outside and enjoy an outdoors area is just literally heaven. Literally heaven. Also, there's people outside. I can hear them. I hope they don't hear me very much. I'm gonna go back inside. I don't want people to perceive me as a YouTuber. That is not the first impression that I want to make on my neighbors. I'm not gonna lie. Because they're gonna think I'm an asshole or something like that. I'm not. I'm really nice. I keep to myself. I'm not a problem, I swear. If any of y'all are watching this somehow. So I know building a catio for Beans is super big on my agenda. I still really want to do it. My thought with this is I want to build some sort of like contraption where I don't have to like drill into any parts of these walls, but I can set up transparent netting across like the openings on the balcony so that I could just let Beans out. We could get him a nice big cat tower and he'll be nice and safe, but also have a huge area outside to hang with me. And then also I think it'd be really cool to get more of this like AstroTurf fake grass and just lay it out across the entire thing. That's my rough vision for it. I'm sure it's gonna change and evolve as I figure it out. Full disclosure, I'm not insanely talented when it comes to woodworking and stuff, so that'll be a figure it out type thing. Although the thing that I have in mind is not that complex and I'm still planning on streaming it, so you better be there to build it with me, all right? Twitch.tv/by_Sarby. I think I'm gonna only be able to stream it on Twitch because I'll have to stream it from my phone, so follow. And speaking about streaming, we've got the stream room right here. Okay, something that I didn't realize when I checked this place out, it does not have light fixtures, which really weird.
Not gonna lie, that's like probably one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced when moving into a place. Like, I don't know, it seems really dumb. Like, I don't know if you noticed too, the living room also doesn't have a light fixture. And you'll see the big bedroom too, also doesn't have light fixtures. It's just not something I really check for when I move into places. Like, it's not like I walked in here like, where are the fucking lights, bro? And like, I checked it out in the middle of the day, so it's not like we were flipping on lights and shit. Not the end of the world. I guess I just have to invest in a bunch of lamps. Definitely a little bit of a curveball, but honestly not the worst curveball. If anything, maybe it'll save me on electricity. I could be so wrong. Maybe it's more expensive. I actually don't know what's in this closet. Oh, it's just a closet. Nice. Speaking of closets, there's actually a closet here. This closet does have a light. Like, I genuinely don't know, y'all. That just seems super weird. Like, who makes a room without a light fixture at the top? Oh, my lens is so gross and nasty. Ew, ew. This closet is probably gonna be more to like keep my equipment in, because like I said, this is gonna be my big old stream room. I don't know exactly how I wanna set it up. Originally, I was thinking desk in this corner, some sort of couch around here, but I actually don't think that works. I think what's gonna work the best is if I put my desk here, although that door is kind of cramping my style. I'll have to mess around with it a little bit. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. My plan is I would love to get like a big couch for this room. I really want to do like marathon streams and stuff like that. And so I'd need something to like sleep on. So like a couch where like if people come over and do a stream with me, they can sit on it. Or if I shoot a podcast of some sort, we can hang out there. But then also it has like a pull-out feature to it. You know, my couch pull-out, but I don't. Nice little bathroom connected to the stream room as well. Oh my God, that's me. Ah! Toilet for me to rip a fat piss. Guest shower for people to clean themselves because they stanky. And finally, last but not least, the main bedroom. All right, and the handsome man is in here as well somewhere. Hello, pretty boy. Hey, you adjusting? You adjusting to your new home? All right, once again, issue where there are no light fixtures in here. I'll have to invest in some good lamps, I guess, but it's really big. Like, I'm so excited for this. I'm pretty sure this bedroom is bigger than my living room. Maybe not bigger, but pretty damn close. Has a nice lead out to the balcony. So much room for activities, bro. I already ordered a king size bed to go here for me and my baby boy to sleep on. There is a very nice walk-in closet that is already too nice for me. Got Beans' litter set up so bro can piss and shit. You know, now that I look at this, I might need more room to hang my stuff, but not the end of the world. Like, I could probably order one of those like hangers off Amazon and put like something else right here, maybe a little wardrobe thing. I don't know, we'll see. Nice little bathroom action. A huge, like, I don't know if the video's doing this justice, y'all, but this is fucking gigantic. Like, you could fit two of me in here. Like, if I had game and talked to women, we could both bathe in here. Bathtub's a little icky, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, should probably get out of it, huh? And then last but not least, the main bathroom I will be pissing and shitting in. Nothing too special about it. Has some cabinets, nice little section over the toilet. This one has an air vent to it. Because I be laying stinky for when I drop per, oh fuck. Oh. Hello? Did that just fucking trip the... Okay, wait, I'm realizing these are tubes. Where's the fuse box? I think I just blew the fuse in here. What the fuck? Did I just break this shit? Oh my God. Oh no, chat, not a good start. Not a good start at all. I wonder where the fuse box is. Maybe it's in the laundry room? That's actually so silly, chat. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, none of the lights are off here. I think I just blew a fuse. All right, good to know you can't flip on and or off the light switch at the same time. Oh shit, you know what? I wonder if it's outside. Wow, hot start on my part. Oh my God. I was trying to make a joke about me laying fat stinky poopies and I blew a fuse. There's a poop joke somewhere in there. I just can't put it together right now. All right, well, I'm going to attempt to figure out where the fuse box is. I might have to text my property manager. That was a little too easy though, low key. I'm a little skeptical on that one. That one was like, y'all gotta let me know. That seemed a little too easy, right? I don't know, whatever. I'm chilling. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be done with the drive. I'm glad to like start turning this place into my home and it being the place that I live for the next year at least. Most importantly, I'm excited to get back to work. Like, I apologize, you guys. The month of May was kind of a wash just in terms of like me uploading as consistently as I normally do, me streaming as consistently as I normally do. And my plan is to get back to that. Obviously, I still probably need like a week to get like situated to buy stuff that I need. But I mean, the plan is to hit the ground running as soon as possible. Like, I'm moving all my shit in and probably tonight setting up all my stream stuff. And then tomorrow getting the internet set up so I can go live ASAP. I appreciate all y'all. Thank you guys. I gotta get to the unpacking part. This is the end of the vlog. Once again, if you guys enjoyed these, please let me know. I can definitely do them more often. I think it wouldn't be like a regular occurrence, but when I go do fun stuff or when I travel, I can absolutely try to figure out how to do this. Maybe involve like more public settings and stuff. I just don't have any confidence to vlog in public right now. It's a little scary. But if you guys really enjoy this, I could probably try to figure out how to weave it in. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you stayed till the end, I appreciate you immensely. More reading Reddit videos to come. Love y'all. Mwah.